Hello everyone and welcome back to another massive chess game from 1973. And in this chess game we have David Bronstein with the white pieces. His opponent is Ljubojevic, 2 times Yugoslav chess champion, and David Bronstein, on the other hand, was one of the most dominant chess players from 1940s to 1970s, which he narrowly missed the World Chess Championship title. So he was a very strong chess player and one of the strongest chess players who never became the World Chess Champion. So I like to show you one of his chess games from 1973. And before this beautiful chess game, I have a very nice picture to show you. This is David Bronstein on the right, and on the left we see the legend, the attacking master, the magician from Riga, Mikhail Tal on the left. Very nice picture with good quality from the good old times. So you can see that they are having pretty nice time. And okay, so after this very nice picture, so let's check out what happened in this chess game. David Bronstein starts the game with pushing the e-pawn knight to f6, and this is the Alekhine defense. Pushing the pawn, pushing again, and attacking the knight, knight goes back, and pushing the f-pawn, and this is known as the 4 pawns attack in the Alekhine's defense. D takes on e5, capturing back with the f-pawn, c5 charging the center, pushing the pawn, improving. Keep moving forward, d5, e6, knight to c3, exchanging the pawns, c4, pushing the pawn, developing the knight, bishop to g4, and not bishop to e2, but queen to d4. And capturing the knight is a tempting move. Bishop takes on f3, and capturing the bishop, g takes on f3. And with this, it looks like in the king side, the pawn structure is not looking amazing. Bishop to b4, bishop takes on c4, simply capturing the pawn, and black castled. But on the flip side of the coin, you can see that white has the open g file, and now Bronstein is targeting the king. So had he castled in the king side, it looks like his king is little bit exposed. g6 defending. But now bishop to g5, and we can say that black has some weaknesses in the dark squares. And also white is ahead in the development, but white only haven't castled, and his king is not looking very safe, defending the queen and attacking the bishop, defending bishop to b3, bishop to c5. Black has a nasty skewer, skewering the queen and the rook. What now? Well, maybe in this position queen to g4 comes to mind. But David Bronstein played queen to f4 and simply leaving the rook. Bishop takes on g1. But why did he do that? d6, pushing the pawn and also defending the e-pawn. So after queen goes back, king up, attacking the bishop, but black is simply defending the bishop, bishop to c5. And we have knight to e4, and his knight can jump on f6. Finally developing the final piece. And we have rook to c1, the bishop is pinned, queen to c6, and if Bronstein can check the king, if knight to f6, and then bringing the king, bringing the queen to h4, targeting on h7, that could be fatal for black. But how to do that? How to attack the king? Maybe knight to f6, then knight takes knight. Well, in this position, David Bronstein simply sacrificed the whole rook. After rook takes on c5, sacrificing the exchange, knight takes on c5, but now not capturing the knight, of course. This was a brilliant deflection tactic. Knight to f6, checking the king. So we have king to h8 and queen to h4. In this position, black is simply a piece up. And black has 2 rooks. Bronstein give up both of his rooks for the attack. Queen to b5 check. Obviously in this position, Bronstein is threatening checkmate, so checking the king, moving the king, and now what? Threatening checkmate again. Pushing the pawn. And Bronstein is breaking in. With sacrificing his knight, knight takes on h5. And we have, after thinking hard, black played a very desperate move. He simply captured the bishop and giving up the queen. But let's analyze this position. What are the other possibilities? So if something like knight takes on b3, then discovered check, and black is getting checkmated. And if checking the king, king goes down, and where is the check? The bishops are defending perfectly. So you can see that the bishops are also very important in this attack. There is no more checks. So in this position, if capturing the knight, so it looks like black is defending with the queen, then bishop check, king to g8, checking the king, and king to h7 and getting checkmated. Okay, so in this position, if blocking with the queen, simply capturing the queen because this f-pawn is pinned, and this is also getting checkmated. And in this position, what else? If capturing the knight, capturing, checking, we see f-pawn is pinned, and black is getting checkmated. Bishop to f6, checkmate. So, okay, as you can see, Bronstein has a monster attack. So this is why black sacrificed his queen. Knight check, capturing the knight. But we see a Houdini-like escape by black. First checking the king and then capturing the knight. Only Houdini could escape like this. But also, this is not good enough. So this is still losing for black. After the dust settled, Bronstein has 2 extra pawns. He has the queen for 2 rooks, plus he also has the knight. White is much better and black is losing. Rook from f to d8, pushing the pawn, capturing, attacking the knight. Not attacking actually, so pushing the pawn, a5, knight to g4, checking the king, king goes back. And in this desperate position, so you can see that threatening to push the pawn and attacking. Also in this position, queen check, queen to e7 is going to be a deadly attack. So in this position, black really has nothing to do. So checking the king, and black said, I'm going to take your queen. Bronstein said, okay, you can take it. But what are you going to do when I promote the queen? Queen is being promoted. And this is all over for black. Black captured the knight, capturing, checking the king, and then capturing, pushing the pawn, and black simply resigned. What a game by David Bronstein. A beautiful, tactical, attacking chess game. So, an amazing, interactive chess game. It looked like his king was not very safe in the king side, but he created weaknesses in black's camp, and eventually he has defeated his opponent. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.